Hi everybody! Today we're going to show you how to create your profile on the Resume app. First things first, go ahead and open your profile. You'll notice a nice little button after creating your account. Let's click that Get Started button. From here, we're going to start setting up our basic information. There are a few important pieces the app requires. Really, just this section here. We need your full name, email, phone number, and LinkedIn. All of this helps ensure that when a recruiter or hiring manager reaches out, we can include that information on your resume so they can easily contact you. So, I'm going to go ahead and enter my name here, David Jones. I'll create a fake phone number for this example, and for now, I'll just type linkedin.com/in as a placeholder. Once that's done, go ahead and hit Save. Now that we've saved our info, let's move over to the Education section. Now that we're in the Education section, let's take a moment to go over how to set this up properly. Think of it like the foundation of your resume. The more complete your education details are, the stronger your profile looks. Let's go ahead and start adding some information. Let's say we're in Arkansas, so the closest university to me is the University of Arkansas. I'll go ahead and put that in. For this example, let's say I earned a bachelor's degree in software engineering. Now, I'll choose my start date. We'll say 2016. Typically, students start in September, so I'll pick that month. For the end date, I'll choose 2020, and since most graduations happen in May, I'll set that as well. We'll skip the minor or emphasis this time, but if you do have one, like mathematics or business management, make sure to include it. That extra bit of detail can really help personalize your resume. All right, everything looks good here. Let's go ahead and hit Save. And just like that, your first education record appears right here in the app. Now, let's add one more just to see what it looks like when you have multiple entries. Let's say I went on to attend the University of Illinois and earned a master's degree in artificial intelligence. We'll say I started in 2022, again in September, and graduated in 2024. And that's it. You can see both of your degrees neatly listed under your Education section. This information will automatically be added to your resume when you export it, making your profile look complete and professional. All right, once you're done, let's move on to the Work Experience section. This is your opportunity to shine, the part of your profile where you really get to show what you've done and what you're capable of. Be open, be transparent, and don't be afraid to brag a little. This is your story, your accomplishments, so let's make them stand out. I'll go ahead and add an example. Let's say I worked for a company called Fake Company 1, and my role was software engineer. Since we said I graduated in 2020, I'll set my start date to June 2020 and mark that I'm still working here. Now for the fun part, the description. This is where you highlight your biggest achievements. For example, I might write, implemented Firebase into the mobile app, worked with design to create new UIs, created a new file structure pattern, mentored new developers. You can add as many as you'd like. The more details, the stronger your resume becomes. Once you're happy with it, hit Save, and your experience will appear right here in the app. This section helps recruiters understand your skills and growth, so take a minute to make it count. You might not remember all your work experience today, and that's okay. As you recall more work experience, just make sure to come back and update your profile. We cannot stress this enough. The more information you add in your profile, the better your resumes will become. So make sure to update it frequently with relevant information. All right, now we're going to move over to the Other Projects section. This area is pretty similar to your work experience, but it's focused on the projects you've worked on outside your main job. This is your chance to highlight side projects, personal work, or anything that shows your creativity and initiative. These projects don't have to be tied directly to your current role. They can be anything you've built or contributed to. For example, I could add the Resume app as one of my projects. In the Tech Stack field, you can include the tools or technologies you used, things like Next.js, Stripe, Supabase, or React Native. If you're in a non-technical field, that's okay too. You might list something like Salesforce, Excel, Canva, or any other software or platform you've worked with. Basically, this section is all about showing the skills you've put into practice, whether professionally or on your own time. You'll also see a space for a URL, and this is a great place to include links to your work, maybe a GitHub repo, portfolio site, or live project. When you add that link, the Resume app automatically embeds it into your exported PDF, so when a recruiter or hiring manager views your resume, they can click the link and see your work instantly. It's a simple but powerful way to make your projects stand out. For the description, you can briefly summarize what you built or contributed to. For example, I might write, "Built an AI-powered resume builder to help people create and personalize their resumes." Once that's done, go ahead and hit Save. And that's it. Your project will appear right here in the app. Remember, the Other Projects section is your space to show off the extra things you've done, whether it's freelance work, passion projects, or tools you've built for fun. It all helps paint a fuller picture of who you are and what you can do. All right, next, we're going to move over to the About Me section. This is one of my favorite parts because it's your chance to really tell your story, who you are, what you enjoy, and what drives you. Think of this as your professional summary, the short paragraph that often appears at the top of your resume. The more genuine and specific you are here, the stronger your professional summary and cover letter will be. So, let's go ahead and add something together. I might write, "I love building apps and exploring new technologies that come out every year." Then I could add something like, "I have over 7 years of real-world experience building and launching mobile applications." You can keep it simple like that, or go a little deeper. Maybe mention the kind of work you're passionate about, the industries you've worked in, or what type of roles you're looking for next. Once you're happy with what you've written, go ahead and hit Save. And that's it. This section gives recruiters a quick snapshot of your personality and experience, and it plays a big role in shaping your professional summary inside the Resume app. So take your time, make it sound like you, and have fun with it. Next, we're going to move over to the Accomplishments section. This area is somewhat similar to your About Me, but it gives you the freedom to talk about anything you haven't already mentioned elsewhere, things that really show your initiative and creativity. Think of this as your space to share the moments you're proud of, whether they came from your career, your side projects, or even your personal growth. For example, if you've already listed accomplishments inside your job descriptions, like built a mobile app or designed a new feature, that's great. But maybe there are other things you've done that don't quite fit under a specific role. That's exactly what this section is for. You could write something like, "I enjoy connecting with people and created a platform that helps users overcome their fear of starting small conversations." Or, if you want something more technical, maybe, "Developed and maintained over 10 mobile apps in the past 7 years for various clients." The key here is to use this section to brag a little, in the best way possible. It's your chance to show what you've accomplished beyond your titles and roles. What's really neat about this section is that the Resume app actually uses your accomplishments, along with your About Me and work experience, to help craft your professional summary automatically. So the more thoughtful and descriptive you are here, the better your overall resume will sound. For example, if you list an achievement that isn't directly tied to one of your past jobs, like organizing a large event, launching a product, or leading a volunteer initiative, the app can pull that info and include it in your summary or even your cover letter. This helps present you as a well-rounded professional. So, take a little time here to think about the things you're proud of, the challenges you've overcome, the milestones you've hit, or the impact you've made. Even small wins can tell a great story. Once you're done, go ahead and hit Save, and your accomplishments will show up right here in the app. This section might seem simple, but it's one of the best ways to help your resume and your story stand out. All right, let's move on to the next section. Finally, in our profile section, we have challenge stories. This is one of the most powerful and unique features inside the Resume app. Challenge stories give you a chance to answer real interview-style questions, helping you reflect on real challenges you faced and how you've overcome them. For example, let's look at this question. Can you describe a time when you faced a major obstacle at work and how you resolved it? Now, you can type your response directly below. In my case, I might write something like, "Once, I had a tight 3-day deadline to build and fix a location tracking feature that was affecting thousands of users." Then I could continue with, "To solve it, I created a way to mock location data inside our mobile app using Xcode. This saved us hours of testing time, since we no longer had to go outside and walk around to confirm our updates." Once you've finished writing your story, go ahead and hit save. You can always come back later to refine or expand your answers as you gain more experience. What's great about these challenge stories is that they're useful for more than just interview prep. The Resume app can also use this information to help build your professional summary, generate AI-powered cover letters, or even create quick, tailored responses to job-related questions. We'll also use your challenge stories in our upcoming Response Generator feature, which will help you quickly pull from your own real experiences to answer new interview questions or prompts. So take your time with this section. The more thoughtful and personal your stories are, the more powerful your resume and interview prep will become. And that's it for the challenge stories section. Your space to practice, reflect, and showcase your real-world experience.